That ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
In der Tat.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Sehr gute Antwort.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
Okay. Komm, Clementine. Geh mal.
Let's have a look.
Whatever.
Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Oh ja, das stimmt. Könnte aber schlimmer
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
I don't even remember. It's crazy back there in the city.
It must be. What type of danger has the girl seen?
The kind there's a lot of. She had a few lonely days with nothing but the dead keeping her company.
I still just can't imagine it.
Consider yourself lucky.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Das
Thanks.
hoffe ich doch.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Schlaf gut, Mignon.
Okay, that'd be
Wenn's mal
preferable.
geschwollen ist, dann knallen wir dich
There's
einfach.
blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose.
Ja, um nochmal auf das, was Lee vorhin
Oh,
sagte,
right
zu
there.
gehen, er ist ein Glückspilz. Wage ich jetzt ja mal anzuzweifeln, dass man wirklich, obwohl teils, also ich finde nicht, dass man wirklich Glück hat. wenn
It
man,
smells like
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
naja, also wenn man
I
in so eine
miss my
Zombie-Apokalypse
mom and
kommt,
Dad.
ist es fraglich, ob
I
man dann
bet
nicht lieber
not.
direkt tot wäre, als
How far is Savannah?
jeden Tag mit
Pretty far.
Oh,
Angst
okay.
lebt, dass Zombies über einen herfallen könnten. Andererseits natürlich, wenn du nicht als Einziger überlebst, sondern irgendwie Freunde oder Familie hast, dann ist es natürlich... Ja, dann möchtest du dich eigentlich auch nicht allein lassen. Ich denke mal, als Lieb würde ich lieber tot sein, aber als dieser Farmer wahrscheinlich eher nicht. So, das war wohl gerade so ein bisschen sein Traum, wie
Hey,
er seine Frau
get up.
erschossen hat oder so. Hallo, man.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
Alle immer
I'm,
so Angst vor Spinnen.
not her dad.
Viele.
Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad,
Hello,
we're in the
Penny.
middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm.
Hört man auch nicht auf, dass sein eigener Vater sein
Word
Sohn
is, you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Gerne doch.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Hey, ich wollte jetzt eigentlich nochmal mit Clementine reden, ob ich mitfahren soll oder ob wir mitfahren sollen oder nicht. Sollte ich das vielleicht gerade nochmal tun? Zu freundlich.
You having a nice time with Katja, Clementine?
Yeah.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Ja. Nichts von den beiden nehmen wir dann.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through.
Das stimmt wohl.
Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Das stimmt wohl.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Okay, das finde ich jetzt irgendwie schade, dass ich hier nicht mit Clementine reden kann.
Do you have to go to the bathroom or anything like that?
Lee, the young woman can take care of herself.
Yeah, okay.
Ja, eigentlich wollte ich mal mit ihr reden, weil wegen Mitfahren und so weiter. Aber wenn nicht, dann nicht.
Hey there, Kenny. Need any help?
Erstmal vorne
No,
gucken
I
kann.
think I got it.
Oh,
Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I think I've got it handled okay. Long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right.
With those things out there, maybe, sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
I'll keep that in mind. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
Ja.
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
Das könnte natürlich echt gut sein, dass ein Boot eine recht gute Lösung ist, weil ich weiß jetzt nicht, inwieweit Zombies schwimmen können. Aber auf jeden Fall werden sie im schwimmenden Bereich kein Stück so gefährlich, wie wenn sie da irgendwo rumwandern. Hallo, Doc.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Komm, machen wir den Kollegen ein bisschen talken hier.
Hey, Lee.
Oh, komm.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Okay, mach ich doch gerne. Sägen.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.